Hey, what's up YouTube? Today we're gonna have a look at the Samsung's new flagship Note 20 Ultra for its great workflow, and let's see what Samsung brought for this year. For this video, I have timestamped what are all the things I have covered for the Note 20 Ultra. You could just jump onto it if you wish. As usual, let's start from the design. The design of the Note 20 Ultra is changed a little bit from the Note 10 by making the edges of the phone sharper. And really, the bezels have got way smaller. Then looking at the bottom of the phone, obviously there's no headphone jack. And yeah, Samsung finally removed it. After trolling the Apple for ages and ages, they removed the headphone jack. Samsung even had an ingenious series on YouTube where they specifically troll Apple. And now I don't see any of the ingenious videos officially on YouTube. Hilarious. Moving on, the power button and the volume rockers have moved to the other side, which I feel is a good move, since most of the people are using their right hand most of the time, which is easy to access those buttons. While if you guys following the Note series, the phone comes with the stylus and they call it as the S Pen. Over the series, this Note 20 have moved the docking of the S Pen to the left, which I think is that to accommodate the large camera module at the back, since they don't have any space, they moved it to the other side. Speaking of the large camera module, the camera module at the back of the phone has got a massive shape this time, and it's huge. Just look at the camera bump, how big it is, and it's very sharp on the edges too. And if you carry your Note 20 Ultra on your denims, people would obviously note it's a Note. And the specs of the camera are 12 megapixel lens at the top and a massive 108 megapixel lens at the middle and a 12 megapixel telephoto lens at the bottom. And the oval thing that you see is that the laser autofocus, which beams out infrared while taking pictures to have better depth of field and quality, which is pretty nice after all. The pictures from the Note 20 Ultra are very interesting when you compare it with your competitor, the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Here are the pictures from the SuperSAF comparison video. If you look at this picture, the detail is so great in the Note 20 Ultra because of its massive 108 megapixel lens and a laser autofocus, and because of which the macro shots are blown out. And the one thing which I love the most on the iPhone is the color profile, which shows the real color of what we see from our naked eye. And in this pic, the color of the sky and the trees behind the Tesla is more natural, while for the Note 20, it just worked a lot on the shadows. And another advantage for the Note 20 is the 50 times zoom, while on the iPhone can able to zoom up to 5 times. And for the portrait shots, I think the iPhone did a good job here, since the iPhone does it using the optical zoom, while the Samsung does portraits using the software optimization. Coming to the night shots, I do have an annoying thing. Most of the phones around the world are using the night shot algorithms to be blown out like a day shot or an evening shot, which I don't like it at all. Night shots are meant to be night shots and not evening shots. And here's a good example of the pic with the houses. The iPhone pic here just looks as it took right after the sunset. And if you see these pics, I choose the Note 20 pic here rather the iPhone pic, since the sky looks something which is blown out since the algorithm thought it's way dark over there. While in the Note 20 Ultra, the sky is dark and I would say it was took in the night time. And here, in this pic, we see that the detail on the Note 20 is so great, and the logo of the Bentley is seen pretty well on the Note 20. And the bummer for the iPhone is that the no night shot mode for the ultra wide camera. And the Note 20 Ultra's camera module can able to shoot up to 8K resolution with 24 FPS. And I agree, this is one of the 3 phones on the world to capture at 8K. I believe this 8K resolution might be upscale version of the 4K with software optimization or something. And moving on to the display of the Note 20 Ultra is a massive 6.9-inch display, which is nearly a 7-inch with Edge Infinity O display. While for the Note 20, it's a 6.7-inch with a flat Infinity O display. Here the Note 20 is a different story which I'll cover in the next video, where Samsung tricks people on how cheap they made the Note 20 and showing off to be premium. Okay, the display of the Note 20 Ultra is what they'd call the dynamic AMOLED 2 times with the 120Hz refresh rate. In other words, it's an OLED screen with 120Hz refresh rate, which provides 1500 nits of brightness, which is pretty cool to use it in the bright sunlight with 16 million colors. And I bet this display will be the best. And moving on to the performance, this is one of the most annoying thing for me when it comes to the performance aspect for the Samsung. because they provide phones with a different chipset and cooling technology for different continents. And here's what Samsung offers in the US market. The Note 20 Ultra is equipped with the Snapdragon 865 Plus with 12 gigs of RAM and starts with the 120 gigs of storage and 5G with a graphite cooling pad. And in UK and India, Samsung offers the Exynos 990 processor with 12 gigs of RAM and starts with the 256 gigs of storage with the 4G model with the copper vapor chamber for cooling. And I was like, why? Here's what I found on the Reddit. The reason why Samsung does this because Samsung cannot sell their Exynos processor for the US market due to the patent issues with the Snapdragon. And it's really bad to have the same model with the different benchmark scores. Obviously, from the benchmark scores, we see that the Snapdragon is a bit ahead from the Exynos, but this doesn't affect layman's usage. But when it comes to the gaming and power efficiency, Exynos loses the game. Speaking of gaming, with 120Hz refresh rate and Wi-Fi 6 inside, this thing can nail any game at a given time. With the Xbox Game Pass, you could play console-grade games on your phone over the cloud without downloading it on your phone. And the battery capacity of the Note 20 Ultra is 4000 mAh, which is big, and this will last over a day and can be charged with a 25-watt charger comes with the box. Since this is a business-oriented phone, Microsoft had come into the play to make this phone for the user to sync their data anywhere. You could start a project from your phone, move to your tablet and finish it off in your PC. And interestingly, the S Pen has got even faster with low latency because of its AI prediction. And even more features like converting your handwriting into text for the PowerPoint. And Samsung's audio bookmark lets you sync your audio to the notes you take and convert those to a PowerPoint with just a tap away. And you could link your phone to Windows and seamlessly you could use your mobile apps like WhatsApp or Instagram on your PC without any hassle. And with the new Galaxy Buds and new Galaxy Watch, the Samsung ecosystem is complete. And this brings a new video for Galaxy Buds and Galaxy Watch, so stay tuned. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Thank you for watching. Do leave a like, comment, and I'll try to answer as much as possible. And subscribe to have more videos like this.